as part of my list. I'm outside. Again, it's one of those weeks where if it's nice outside and, it's pretty much a call for get out there, go outside, get those vibration in. So what I'm doing right now, I do this as often as I can. I go for my walk, and recently I've taken on a new hobby. I've started skateboarding. I started last year, but I wasn't taking it too seriously. I was practicing here and there. So this year, as part of my list, I want to at least have the basics down. Just one of those things that you can do outside in nature. If you're one of those people who likes to do things, find a hobby that you can do outside, like riding your bicycle. So me, since I got the bicycle thing down, I figured I might take on a new thing. So I am doing my skateboarding. I'm practicing my skateboarding. I'm actually not too bad. Well, as I say, I started last year, and last year I wasn't taking it too seriously. So this year, it's my goal. So we are at the park, predominantly just, places where not a lot of people knows or not a lot of people venture in. Today is one of those days where the sun is a little bit dim, but it's still warm outside enough where you can do what you need. Get your exercise in, get your vibration in, get your energy in, your outside energy, not being inside all the time. Especially with the recommendation of what's going on right now, what the new norm is right now is stay inside, social distancing, all that stuff. So really, you can create your own atmosphere. Create your own atmosphere where you still you get the nutrients of outside, of the sun, of the trees, of nature, pretty much. So yeah, here's my skateboard. Yeah, I'm actually, like I said, not too bad so far. I've gotten the foot, like I can stand on it, so that's pretty good. I actually can move a little bit without having to be too cautious of my balance. I got the leg thing down a little bit. Yep, I a little bit, not as, I'm still a baby, but I can go. Yeah, so this summer, or this new warm seasons, I am gonna basically just practice, be outside, and getting to know my new skateboard. Well, technically it's not new since I got it last year, but I guess get to know it. Well, it's a new season, so I guess it is new. So yeah, so here we are outside getting to know nature without its hair, and also when summertime comes, or as it's getting its hair throughout the springtime, it's nice to see the beginning and the end of it all, like be cautious of that, be mindful of that, of when the season comes into being, when they go out, when you're getting ready yourself, because each season represent yourself, like represent when you change as well. As the seasons change, you change. As they evolve, you evolve. As they grow hair, you grow new hair strands, all that stuff. So get outside, get to know nature, find your hobby, and go with it. Yeah, so here I am. I'm holding the camera. I don't want to fall. Because a fall on these are not easy. Your bum will hurt for days. So yeah. Yes. It's very nice. Soothing. Very soothing. It's quiet here. These are all, things you can do. Before I found this place that I'm in, I had to actually do a little search. I had to get to know my town, where there's trails, where there's parks, parks where you have flexibility to, create your own thing within that park. You know, if you have friends, take your friends with you. Normally, I don't really see many people outside anymore, but as I say, as I just mentioned, with the new norm right now, you really don't see anybody. But I guess it's more reason for you to come out and socialize with nature, socialize with your within, get to know your within, get to know yourself, because what's out there is also within you. You know, it's more so within you than it is out there, because out there is an expression of yourself, of what's inside of you. You just have to tap into it, get to know it. It takes time, as I'm also just getting to know myself as well. So I'm not saying this is like a rushy thing, something you have to get to tomorrow. I'm sure you have to take a week where you're like, okay, what am I going to do? You know, what am I going to do for my walking days, for my trail days, for my lake days, for my beach day? You have to think about all those stuff, you know, especially if this is not something you do often, or this is something you're just getting used to. You know, I'm not saying you never go to the beach or never go to the lake, but you're getting used to making it part of your daily routine, or if anything, getting used to making it be more of what you do as opposed to the other things, such as going to work. You know, some of you might have children to take care of, you know. So all these things you have to take into consideration, you know. So think about yourself, create a little daily day for yourself, a day of the week or hours of the within the days that you dedicate to you. Dedicate to you in terms of not going, you know, when I say dedicate to you, I don't mean being in crowds. I mean, no offense to the crowds or anything, but dedicate to you where you're in sync, where you start synchronizing yourself with who you are and the potentials, the possibilities that you have within yourself that you've never known or never tapped into. All these things are necessary for your growth. If you want to grow, that is, because some people don't want to grow. Some people like where they are. So if you like where you are, well, by all means, you like where you are. But if you want to grow and become a higher version of yourself, nature calls. All right, I'm going to go continue to get this down, because last year, I have to mention also last year, I fell a couple of times. Give thanks that I'm still alive, because the most recent fall was a fall that I thought I wasn't gonna make it, but I'm here and I still want to learn it. When you fall, rise back up, right back up. Don't say it's over. Just rise right back up like the phoenix. All right.